So I don't know if we actually, this is day 2 of Moyie. If you didn't watch the last video, go back and see how come we ended up looking like this. Because we all slept in our trucks last night. It was a bit of a long night. I made it to bed a few hours before the sun came up though, so that's good. Sterling, he's out and about. But it's day 2. You get to see us try and fix the Jeep here. Unsuccessfully, I'd suppose. But now we're at the mud pit. Let's do some mud bogging, huh? Let me know if it moves inwards, Kelby. Alright, so after we got a hole cut in the plate and ended up pulling the other shaft out because this one's still stuck in there. I think there's some booger welds on the C-clip or something. We pulled, this is the other shaft out of the other side, and you can see the neck down is way different and the seal size is way different, and then even the length is way different. So we're SOL. I guess this is a Chrysler end, and I think these are 35 shafts or something. I don't know, but
what are we gonna do?
What are you gonna do? We're gonna put it back on the trailer and call her fixed. It's my fault. I put a full tank of fuel in it. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna throw this back together so we can get it on the trailer, and then we're gonna go watch some mud bogging for day 2.
We're gonna steal the Suburban.
Ooh, yeah. We can always steal the Suburban. I've got the keys to this truck too. I mean.
Yeah. I vote. Let's take the 6-4 through the pit.
Yeah. Carson, you don't mind, do you? Right?
Inside my
All right.
cell, I wait and bleed.
We got her back on. All loaded up, ready to go home again.
David!
What?
Broken.
It is broken.
We drove it on the trailer.
We did drive it on the trailer. Yeah, tire didn't even fall out that bad.
It's so rough.
And Janice, she's got a new mud bogger. It looks an awful lot like her husband's, but it's hers now. It's for sure. This orange one clear crossed over here. Well, it's not so orange anymore. That's Josh. And unfortunately, that new motor just doesn't quite make the power like his old motor. And the white one's Matt.
longer broken down.
What were you doing?
I was just saying we found Carson.
Oh, we did find Carson.
Yeah, show the Jeep. It's not broken anymore.
Woo! Unbrocolated Jeep for the time being.
Yeah. We're definitely gonna rub tires.
Oh, we're rubbing already.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those you should be able to walk through this. I know I took like 4 of them.
Did?
Yeah.
I went through this last night with stock.
You're like hitting hard.
I'm only gonna feel it. It's only.
Dude, we have way too much weight in here. Like insane.
It's all the front seats.
Come on! We're like a big happy family in here.
It looked like a. Unless you're really cool, then you put a Hemi in it. I think a 2JZ would do it.
Yep.
Around these parts, we just drag money around.
Cool.
I got a couple zip ties.
Zip ties are better than no ties, right?
That's right.
And for some reason, the old hubbulators ain't hubbulating. Because we just did the whole creek crossing and 2-wheel deal.
All right, Tyrell. What happened?
So basically we were going through the pit, and then we had all the neutrals.
Yeah. Don't look like it's puking tranny fluid or nothing.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's wrong with it.
Sounds like probably the tranny smoked.
Yeah. Kind of just gave up.
Yeah, that'll happen. At least you got some passes made.
Yeah, a few.
There's Justin's rig after the little oopsie-daisy last night. You can see it buckled all the rust and ripped it apart. Crinkled it up pretty good. You can see the rust ripped apart here.
Everyone jumped away from the fences.
So the story on this was, Justin's down over there, so I'll tell it to you. He was up the tank trap right up here, and climbed, I believe, this front tire up onto a stump 4 or 5 feet high. And when he stopped or went to go or something to the gist of that, she just went over onto the passenger side and then onto the roof, and kind of buckled it all in half, the way that frame did. You can see that's not quite right anymore. But he says he's got her running, so I think he might take her out and run her again pretty directly here. So I'll put a picture, we got a picture of it being upside down. I'll put it right here.
Yeah.
So is it gonna go then?
I'm gonna get a hold of Alan, see if I could rob a carburetor and
Carburetor got a. When you flipped her over, all the bottom stuff came to the top. Is that what you're saying?
I think float's sticking and we're just getting raw fuel. It fired right up though, so it's just backfiring. So we're fueling right now, so we just shut her down.
I see.
We'll get her dialed in. Hopefully Alan be kind and let us borrow. He's got 2 of them over there. So
I see. Get your chance, come on down. And Steve's rig, he blew it up yesterday, which you saw in the last video. Big old fireball right outside of the block. Real bummer. I guess it's a pretty fresh motor in there. But he says we'll get her fixed too by next event.
chain drive.
Yeah, you see the chain drive in there?
120 roller chain.
You just throw some oil on there every now and again. And now, if I'm not mistaken, there's normally another secondary drive line from here to the rear end.
Comes across this guy and goes back to the rear differential. But we had a small explosion earlier in the carrier bearing.
Would it be in this area here?
Yeah, where you see all the dips and the knocks and all that. Now I'm down to 4-wheel drive like you conquered.
Like you conquered. Flamethrowers out the stacks there. And I can say it's been years since it's been stuck. It does what it does.
It's slow, but first was never fast.
Yep. Awesome. Thank you. And now this didn't start out this way. I remember back in the day, I think it started out like 38.5.
Yeah, I had a factory split rims on it for a while, and I was afraid of blowing up and killing people. Yeah. So I got some 42s. Twisting off axles. So then I got these bigger axles which require bigger tires.
Yep.
Longer walking lanes.
You build all these rims then?
These were factory rims. I had to build them up too. And then let's see here.
Just front tires are a little bit taller than these ones, aren't they?
Just barely.
Like the gear reduction takes
yeah,
it down.
Yeah, a little bit of pull on the front end, so it helps me guide around. And 4-wheel drive tends to push you straight.
Well, that's awesome.
We put a 20,000-pound wheel winch. But the only problem is, if you get stuck and you hook too slow, you just drag it to where
You
you're
just
stuck.
drag it towards you. Yeah, you need several some things.
Oh yeah, your buddy ain't pulling you out.
Like I missed the old Hoopty Suburban. It looks like it got out in the mud. Looks like they must have finally got it running. See, it's got some fresh mud on it there. Got the old rag trap. So Josh fixed his bedsides with a certified bedside rep strap. Right there. One of the, oh yeah, look at that. That's nice. He's ready to haul round bales. Carson's, we didn't get any footage of it, but we fixed his hub. I don't know if Sterling talked about the hub being broken. Hub was broken, so we jammed a beer can inside there and kind of did one of these. Yeah! Now the hub's working, so it's fixed-ish. And we're getting ready to have some dinner. The sun's starting to set over here. Look at them crowds. Daggum. My Jeep's still broken. We've broken Tyrell's tranny smoke.
That's a chemtrail.
So pretty much everything we own is broken and either repaired or still broken. So, yeah, welcome to Moyie, huh?
Welcome to Moyie.
Well, Josh is on fire. No, it's more than the headers. Looks like they got it put out. Good.
Good? Yeah, we see it.
Josh, were you getting cold?
I was a little cold.
Oh, it's upside down. Looks like it'll be alright though.
Oh, yeah. This fucker's beard exploded.
Looks like a Duramax makes a pretty good mud bogger too, huh?
That's power. Not quite the suspension problem.
There's the old Hoopty Suburban making her way out. Ain't getting no runs of it going through the pit though. Got the power steering almost back together. You sheared the shaft off, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It was an accident.
So yesterday the running issue was a stuck needle and seat on the secondary bowls, overfueling, and today he was running it and lost all steering essentially, and the shaft actually broke off in the pump. So,
And we're putting it in the hard way.
I see that.
Since I don't have
Yeah.
an installer tool.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does. Oh, is it there? Oh,
Did you make?
oh my God.
You're there. We're ready to go.
Thank you, Lord.
Toss a belt.
Belts, and we're done. Oh, jeez. That was a struggle. That was a struggle.
I don't know if I told you, but that power steering work we were doing was on Joe's King Clover over there. And it looks like we're about to have a drag race over here. Well, we made it back home, obviously. This is actually like a week later, almost a week later.
17 years later.
We had a really good whole end film to this video, but it turns out it was really dark and there was a bunch of troubles with the audio because there was a bunch of other people talking. So
Talking, mud boggers,
we just
rock
wanted to
crawlers.
give a huge shout out to all the people that put the Moyie Mud Bog on. They do it year and year again. You can go on their Facebook page, Moyie Mud and Rock Crawl, I believe is what it's called.
Yep.
And you'll find all the dates, which the next one's Mother's Day weekend 2025. Whatever weekend that lands on, they do, I think you can show up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday. Always a good time. They got mud bogs, they got hill climbs, they got rock crawls, they got weather permitting bonfires. There's too dry this time for a bonfire, but always a good time. There's not even, you can't even hardly explain it because you just gotta go. Well, you saw the video, you were just everywhere all the time. There's rigs breaking down, everything, almost everything we brought. Tyrell Suburban smoked the tranny. I broke an axle shaft the first night.
Yep.
Josh
Lit on fire.
lit on fire twice.
He was the fire.
His carburetor was seeping over onto the headers. And I think my parents are the only ones who didn't break. They didn't break the Toyota.
Nope, they did good.
But yeah, always a good time. Lots of cool people there. Everybody there is always cool. You can go chit chat with them.
Make new friends. Meet new people. Most anybody will take you for a ride. Through the pit.
Yeah, come on out and check it out. There's no
There's no reason why you shouldn't.
Yep. So, thanks to everybody putting Moyie on. Thanks to everybody that shows up and cleans up their mess. Yeah, that's another thing. No glass bottles, no dogs, no fighting.
And if you take a rig there, don't leave it there either.
Yeah. Basically, whether it's your rig or garbage, get all your garbage out of there. Because otherwise somebody else has to clean that up. It's private property, and some of it's state land. So if the state lands get cut off and they can't lease it, then that shuts it down to even smaller, where everybody's crammed into an even smaller spot to camp. So just pick up your. It's not that hard. Just throw the beer can in the back of your truck and be done with it. It's not that bad. Walk to a they got trash cans everywhere over there.
It's pretty easy.
Just take care of this stuff so we can keep it. I'm a pretty big advocate on this stuff anymore because they're trying to shut down all sorts of stuff on us, and I don't want that to happen. I enjoy these things. So, thanks to everybody that takes care of all this, and thank you guys for watching. Show up to the next one. And that's our personal last mud bog for the year. I think there's one more in Idaho, but I don't think we're gonna make it to it. And the next one we might make it to is in Sandy Fab in is that January?
In January.
So keep your eyes open for that.
Yep. But get out there, work on your junk.
Yeah. Junk working.
Yeah.
Get your junk working.
Get your junk working for next year.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.